With so many options, why choose Arizona State University?
For me, the only online option was ASU because of the quality. Their faculty was really involved with their students and care about your personal journey. The dedication to my personal development from my professors, that's been extremely valuable to me.
Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Explore more than 300 undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
Welcome to the Season Podcast.
I will never not play that. He's not watching right now, but I hope he is. I will never not play that, though. I love it. Welcome, everybody, to the Snobs podcast. I'm your host, Mike Manhattan, joined as always by my co-pilot on this magic carpet ride of life, and that is Mr. Producer Paul. Welcome. How are you today, sir?
I'm good. I'm overly hydrated, and I'm overly caffeinated too. It's a good mix.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's a solid Friday night, being nicely and comforted by your liquids. That's the way it should be.
Yes.
Just don't pee in the bed. That's the way it works. So,
I'd have to have a bed to do that.
That's fair. Well, you can pee on the floor.
Hey.
Never know.
It's a linoleum. We're fine.
Or find the bed of a truck. Pee in that.
If you're watching, Darius, it's going to be your truck because you're a next door neighbor.
Oh, poor Darius. It was not my advice to pee in Darius' truck. I want you to know that. But if it happens, it happens. Hopefully it rains on it the next day. But sure. We gotta. So it's going to be a quoterific episode. We got a lot of movie. I went through a lot of movie quotes, and I didn't even use AI. That's right. I'm on a crusade of picking on people who use AI. I do use AI. I like AI. What do you think about? Because we are talking about an aspect of AI tonight in one of our reviews. How do you feel about the surge of AI all over the world and what it is in this country?
I think it should. In my opinion, I think it should be used as a tool maybe to enhance what you're doing, right? Or to help you, not to take full ownership of what you're trying to do. I think that's unfair and kind of cheating. I know myself personally, I use it for work emails to like the president, company, and things like that because I don't type the best. My punctuation is the best and all that. So I think it helps clean it up to make it seem more professional. So like little things like that, I don't see anything wrong. You know, you write a short story. Hey, fix the punctuation or, this and that. I don't think little things are too bad. I think you're using it right, but I think when, hey, I got a dog and a boat and a knife, write a story. I think that's kind of, that's not fair. That's taking the art out of it. That's where I think it's misused, and I do think quite a few people do, and I can't stand it when you see certain, TikTok videos or random reels where you clearly know they didn't write that script, they didn't write this bit. And because you'll see the same 10 videos back to back, just different people. And it's just like, cool. All of you typed into the same thing in AI. Thank you for trying.
Yeah. And you're not even, a lot of it's not even effective use of the tools too. Like, I like what you're saying too, because I use it the same. So I'm big on editing. Like I'm a writer. I don't want my stuff to sound stupid, look stupid. And also I think people forget how important editors were because it's almost a lost art of a job. Doesn't really exist anymore. Any publication you read now, there's misspellings everywhere. It becomes an issue. There's no one pushing the narrative. It's very dry writing nowadays. A good editor can help you pull out your voice. And if you can work with AI to help you edit, and I'm not saying design or fashion your narratives, you better come with all of that correct. Everything you're trying to say better be from you. But for it to add certain elements or reframe certain things that you may not be able to see as a writer, an editor is a really good tool for that. And when they had editors, it was a really good asset, I would say. So like AI has become quite the asset for that. I wish more of these idiotic writers that can't spell or grammatical errors or have no narratives or but they like to use AI. And they leave it soulless because they're not putting soul into their writing. They're just trying to pump stuff out and stuff like that. And like, I don't mind if you use it to make pictures and such, as long as you remember that artists are out there and they're the ones that can really give you the soul to it, unless you start using AI properly. Meaning whatever you're using it for isn't negating all of those things. Creative should come from a creative mind. AI does not have one. So yeah, I do get annoyed when I see certain things, but I do think it should be used, like you said, like for writing emails, things like that, to edit your words, make it look more professional. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as the words are coming from you. The facet of what you're trying to say is in there before it goes in. Like that's a great way to do it. But yeah, with AI, it's just it's one of those things I think is getting overused and it's not being regulated well enough. And if we don't do it, it could go the ways of the internet. We still, in my opinion, we argue a lot about like, you know, freedom for the internet. And I'm not against that, but we got to stop treating the internet like it's free will. You know, like we get this like, all right, it should just be a lawless thing, and we should figure out how to navigate it. It's like it's too big. It's too wide. It's growing. There's too much misinformation more than anything else on it these days. Well, that's not true. There's just as much right information, but people don't look for that, and it never gets pushed. So if you're going to use AI, maybe do your research. One thing I will say, using AI, good luck with your writing. AI is wrong often, and you have to fix it. And if you're good enough to fix it, good for you. But I venture to guess most people aren't. So that's my argument, and that's what I'm sticking to. And that's why we're going to get into our first review for the evening. I kind of lined up Megan. There we go. We got Megan on. I'm interested to talk about this one. So before we get started, Megan, of course, 2.0 is the sequel to Megan, which came out in, I believe it was 2021, 2022. And it was a movie where it kind of captivated audiences with the design of Megan. It was a young woman underneath the costume, and they kind of made her face look up like a doll's face and such. But she would do all these dances, and then she went on a slasher type killing spree, and it became quite the beloved little horror movie of that year. Fast forward a couple of years later, and Megan 2.0. And now she's some sort of superhero. Yes, that's right. There's a new, bigger, badder AI out there, and now Megan and her family have to stop. So it becomes a wild ride of a lot of fighting. It becomes like a Buffy the Vampire episode at some point with a killer AI, with two killer AI. This turn, Allison Williams is back. Everybody's back for it. It's bigger, it's crazier, it's more wild. But it lacks so much substance. I could absolutely not care about this. The message in it is supposed to be we should be regulating AI and what's going on and technology, so that way it doesn't overtake us. We can keep on top of it. It's not a bad message. It's kind of a jumbled mess in this movie, and it adds no weight to that argument. If there was an actual weight, like we see everyday reasons why we shouldn't, and we've even talked about ourselves a little bit on here, but even more dangerous reasons for that. Megan 2.0 takes that and says, we're going to show you what it's like, and somehow ends up into like almost like a Superman 3 sort of version of an ending. I did not love this movie. I gave it a 2 out of 5 mics. I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5 mics because the puppetry's cool. The makeup effects and the costuming are very cool. The sets were cool. Elaborate fighting with choreography, lots of stunt work. Technically, the movie was interesting in that realm. Story-wise sucked. Characters sucked. The whole thing. So like it kind of blew me out of the water. They did on this. So I said my piece on this, and I'm sure we'll get into it a little bit more. But Paul, what did you think?
Megan 2.0 got a 2 from me as well. It just wasn't good. I didn't need this sequel. To me, this was somebody typed in a little bit of description to T2 and said, make it more kid-like. And now we have Megan 2.0. It just felt cheap. Like it had been done way better by other movies to where this one, it didn't hold true. And I mean, I didn't really care for Megan 1. And I was like, well, the second one, hopefully it looks funny. At least it's going to be so bad it's funny. And it wasn't even that, because it's like, I don't know. I want wait to stream it. In my opinion, if you really love Megan 1, congratulations. You'll probably love this one too.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong. But but the puppetry was cool. The special effects were cool. Some of the fight scenes were kind of fun. I don't know, man. I just need Blumhouse. They just need to get their stuff together, man. They started so solid, and it's just kind of gone downhill. And it breaks my heart, Blumhouse. I'm not saying that to talk trash, but I expect more. You started so strong.
I agree. I hope, we were talking about it, we played Phasmophobia. I hope they do the Phasmophobia movie right. And we even gave you ideas, so go check out Sturdy Show last night. But for this one, Megan 2.0 to make an equivalent to horror fans who maybe aren't interested in the Megan series, maybe it's just not for you. You know what I'm talking about because I'm about to mention a movie you probably love is Terrifier. This would be like if Terrifier 2 introduced the little clown girl played by Amelie McLean, and she was now the big bad, and Art decided to become some superhero to defeat her. That's what this movie basically turns it into. And all of the aspects that they got right, I feel like in the first one, where there was some creepiness to it, there was a slasher element. It added to this motif of this android. I thought in a lot of ways this is that the first one was so much better than Child's Play. Child's Play, I wish, kind of copied it in a weird way, and how they were. Even though that was sort of a copy of Child's Play in a weird like meta fashion from that year. But I will say this: when it comes to Megan 2.0, all those elements, like I said, that made Megan, I think, stand out. The dancing in the hallway, which was meant to be creepy. She's trying to come off like she's this little girl, and she thinks that doing this dance is going to get her exactly what she needs to, until it turns into this thing where she just realizes, oh, I have to run after and go after this person. And it was spooky. It was creepy for the moment, and it added a lot of weight to that. Again, when she's running in the beginning, when she's chasing the kids in the forest and stuff like that, a lot of those elements were very creepy for what they were trying to do in making Megan the villain. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because this new movie tries to add those elements while keeping her a good guy. The dancing turns into this sequence where she's kind of showing off. And it's almost like making fun of all the people that are cheering for her in the crowd, because it is like this concert where everybody's cheering for her. And I get what they're trying to say, but at the same time, that's not us. Like, I know you're trying to make that a representation of us watching this, but it isn't us, that's for sure. And overall, it's just it really bugged me how they kind of went about. Sorry, I'm trying to turn off my thing. It really bugged me how they kind of tried to redo it, relive some things, and it just didn't land, in my opinion, in any way, shape, or so. Yeah, that's Megan 2.0. It just 2 for me. It wasn't that good. It in far less. It's just terrible. I was going to say it's far inferior to the original, but it is. It's just terrible. Like, I mean, you don't even need to watch this one personally. But
I'd watch Jaws Revenge 4 times before I'd see this again.
We will be watching Jaws 4. Don't worry. But yeah, let's get to our next one. This is probably the best movie I've seen. And we're talking about it's the new Brad Pitt film. It's called, what's it called? Hold on, let me shut this down real quick because I'm catching a lot of sound. So there we go. No more sounds, people. But yes, we're talking about F1, the new Brad Pitt film, where he is a Formula One racer on the circuit. He's brought back in, considered one of the best never wases ever. One of his fellow racer buddies, played by Javier Bardem, brings him in to work on his team and help, get one of his immature drivers, kind of fixed up and matured up enough to race. This is a formula of a movie we've seen many, many times before in the sports movie world. And I will tell you, it lands pretty good in this movie. There's a lot of technical aspects of this movie that are really well. There's a controversy behind this movie and it cutting out certain actors who are people of color. I can't speak to the full controversy of what happened with this movie or what it's about. I have heard a lot about that lately through peers of mine who review movies. Again, I don't know if that's true. I will say this. It seems like Brad Pitt is one of the only people in this movie that isn't a person of color or a woman. And it didn't, everybody got like a fair time to shine. It is a long movie at 2 hours and 36 minutes. I don't think it's a movie that should ever have been 2 hours and 36 minutes. There's a lot you can cut from this. They drag it on a bit at certain times, but it's really sort of a remake of a movie that came out years ago with Sylvester Stallone and Burt Reynolds called Driven, which was also about, Formula One racing and an aging star having to come back, or not even an aging star, but like a guy who just sort of got into an accident and was out of the scene for a long time, which is the same exact story here, being asked to come back and help out as a friend, this new driver who needs help kind of maturing and become the best he could ever be. I didn't love the movie, but I did enjoy it. I didn't mind it for the 2 hours and 36 minutes. Still, I would say like those longer parts that drug on. there were times where I was like, I just hope this movie's over, but then it would get me back into it. The racing was good. The interactions between the characters, really good chemistry. The story was interesting enough, passing enough, that it was okay. I gave it a 3.5 out of 5. I think it's one that is worth seeing in IMAX. If you're really into the action, you're really into good, well shot films, go see this in IMAX, or at least in theater. If you don't care about that and you're more into the story, into the characters and stuff, this would be a good one for streaming, which we know it will be on Apple at some point. They produced it. And yeah, but I would watch it with a really good TV with the, stuff like that. We all have them now in HD and 4K and stuff. So I'd really, check it out there. But this is one that if you like movies, you like action movies, you like Brad Pitt, I think you'll have fun with. But is it one that maybe I will check out again? Remains to be seen. I think I had that same reaction when it came to Moneyball, and I watch that movie all the time now. So we'll see what we feel about F1. But that's my feelings on it. What do you think, Paul?
Your last points are exactly why I love this movie. Brad Pitt in action. I really do love Brad Pitt. This made me want to kind of watch Formula races a little bit more. I'm not going to lie. I kind of went in there blind. This kind of remind me of, what is it, Gran Turismo? That movie. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I have. Oh, yes, I did. Where they bring the kid in and he plays a video game.
Yeah, he's a gamer that turns into the racer. Yeah. It kind of had that feel, but this one felt more serious. It kind of had more of like a Ford versus Ferrari type feel. I did get to see it in IMAX. I absolutely loved it. Those action scenes were kind of breathtaking. You're kind of holding your breath and you're like, oh my God, like you were going pretty fast. I thought it was fun. Brad Pitt just always kind of hits his roles really well. Like I buy into him real well. I just enjoy staring at him on screen too. So here we are. I would recommend if you're into Formula One, absolutely go see it. I don't think you'll be disappointed. If you're a Brad Pitt fan, I think you'll enjoy it. If you're neither of those, I don't know 100% of this for you. Like you said, I might just wait for it to stream. Because it is long and there are those parts that kind of drain, but they kind of make up for it with the action scenes. So they do know what they're doing. I just like you, I wish they had condensed down. They probably could have gotten rid of 45 minutes of that movie. That wasn't needed, but overall I enjoyed it. I will be watching again, I'm sure at some point.
Yeah.
I just like Moneyball and some of his other films. I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, it's going to be immediate, but I know it's going to happen. I said the same thing about The Big Short. I was like, I'm only going to watch this once. And now it's like once a year, if not more.
Yeah. It does have that gravitas of like a really good film. But you're right. Like that's the thing I think where it takes away. And I realize that it's like they cut people out of this film. Like they cut characters. There was like a love story between the one kid, Swan, and another woman, and there was nothing in there about that. But like, and that had just come out, that story. I think that was part of the controversy. But everyone shined in this. They didn't. I don't feel like they gave too much. I feel like they let Brad Pitt sort of lead the charge, which was a good idea. Watching this movie, he was the strongest actor in it, in the element. Meaning like in a movie like this, like in a Ford versus Ferrari, you're going to have a lot of crazy elements and stuff, but you need an anchor who's going to lead this charge, run the movie, and can act well enough. Like I hear a lot of people put down Brad Pitt for acting, but he knows his element. He's like Tom Cruise. He's a movie star. This is his element. He knows how to tell dramatic action roles like this. And I think he does a good job. But like you said, where it kind of gets a little long in the tooth, it didn't take me out to the point where I was like, I don't want to watch this anymore, because I still wanted to see what was going to happen. And I think that's the important key to take away when it comes to movies like this, is when you want to know what's going to happen next, that you're willing to get through like the slower parts you don't really care about. Yeah, and every character in this I really enjoyed. They had good chemistry. So F1, yeah, go check it out. I like this one a lot. All right,
we matched scores again. Woo woo! We're finally back.
Good. Yeah, we came back to it quick, man. I like that.
Wait until next week.
But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Whether you're watching this as a clip, you're reading the article, which I haven't written yet, or you're listening to this in the podcast. I appreciate you guys, and yeah. Thank you so much. Maybe give us a like, give a subscribe, hang out with us. But before we get started on our next thing, there's some important information that I have to share with you guys. And that is, hey there, Snob Nation. We need to talk a little bit. We have something we need to discuss. And that is, before we dive into today's madness, a quick shout out to our not so family friendly friends at Shenanigans Gentlemen's Club in scenic Schenectady, New York. Whether you're celebrating a bachelor party, a promotion, or just hiding from your in-laws, Shenanigans is your home for questionable choices, unforgettable memories. And get this, if you can't make it to the poll comes to you, sort of, because Shenanigans is now on Uber Eats. Shenanigans, 2169 Central Avenue in Schenectady, New York. So that's our next segue into the top 5 countdown movie quotes. I should bring the other guys in. Should I bring the other guys in?
I guess so.
Let's do it.
At least one of them.
I don't know which one. I'll keep them in the back. There we go. They have to watch us now. Oh no. No, I'm taking you out the second I hear that chicken. Before this game, I'm taking you out.
We'll do a hand check. It wasn't me.
Right. So we are going to. Roy says, "I'm going to pistol whip the next one." Okay, you're out. This experiment has failed. Let's do our top 5 movie quotes. And I did too. I wasn't even lying. All right, here we go. You ready, buddy?
I'm always ready.
Whatever. We're all over the place. I don't care. Number 5, baby. What's your number 5?
Fuck off, Donnie. It's Bloody Summer Camp 1. That's honestly one of my favorite quotes. I say it all the fucking time.
I laughed at that. The fact that you just said that, I hate you.
You're welcome.
Because that's from isn't that from my number 5, which is The Dude Abides, The Big Lebowski. Oh no, he says, "You're out of your element, Donnie." I love that movie so much.
2 Donnies for number 5. Hell yeah.
All right, we are on to the next. Let's see what we got. What's your number 4?
Large Marge sent me. Pee Wee Herman.
Solid. Good one.
Pee Wee's Big Adventure. Rest in peace, Pee Wee.
Rest in peace.
Sorry, Paul.
That's okay. Yeah. My name's Paul, and that's between y'all. That's what he's saying. Mine is Tombstone. I'm your Huckleberry. I think it's one of the best lines, personally. But all right, what's your number 3?
Do you like scary movies? Scream.
Very nice. I dig it. This one gets a little off the walls, but it makes me laugh every time I hear it, even more than the other one that's a little more explicit. Say, Billy, do you like gladiator movies? From Airplane. If nobody's seen that, go watch it. Oh, that was such a pervy pilot. What's your number 2?
She wants me to pull it out of my pants so she can laugh at it. That's from Zodiac.
Oh boy.
I quote that all the time. They're like, who said that to you?
That's yeah.
Not Zodiac. I'm sorry. That's Shutter Island.
Shutter Island. Yep. All right. So this next one I'm a little embarrassed about. It's a little lewd, but I'm going to say it anyway. We're going to get a little crazy. I think Roy might remember it. He might have been there that night in college where we rented this movie and watched it, and it's still on my list as one of my favorite lines in movie history. And it's from a little movie called Shark Attack 3 Megalodon, with the lead actor John Barrowman, who went on to play Captain Jack Harkness on Doctor Who and Torchwood. I need to set it up a little bit, okay? So this whole movie is about them hunting a shark, all right? That's what it's about. We've seen it a million times. They're all Jaws ripoffs. Him and the really sexy geologist or something. I don't know why. I don't even think she's a marine biologist. I'm pretty sure she's a geologist. Just killed the shark with their friend. The friend drives away, and she goes, "Oh, wow, I can't believe we did that." And if it's a little deceiving because you're only halfway through the movie at this point, and he just looks at her and she goes, "I'm gonna go home and go to bed." And he goes, "I'm a little wired. How about I take you home and eat your pussy?" And it has forever been ingratiated as one of my favorite movie quotes because it's so out there, and it turns into like a softcore porn after that. It's wild. So that's my number 2 with a huge setup, and then number 1 for you.
In the Name of the Lloyd. From the Stupids.
Listen,
I quote it a lot. I say that at work all the time.
I hate you for this.
Coworkers have watched. I made like 4 of them watched it here.
The fact that he made the Stupids his number 1 favorite line from that movie means he's going to lose this challenge tonight. That's for sure. Because you don't know enough movie quotes.
These are my top movie quotes, though.
That's fair.
What's your Star Wars?
No.
Space Boy.
No contact. No context whatsoever. Here we go. My favorite movie quote of all time. Don't think, Axel. It makes my dick itch. Boom. That's my top. That's our top movie quotes. And yeah. And I'm sticking to it. So we're going to play a game tonight. It's going to be a fun game. Let me get my positions. We're going to bring our guests in, and I'm going to put on my my best suede shoes. Here's our wonderful contestants for this evening's movie quote game. We have producer Paul. Give him a round of applause. We have the worst damn gamer ever, Mr. Chris, the Pilate Machine Kringle. Yeah, there we go. I don't know. I threw that in. I threw the last one in there. It was either that or McGillicuddy. You didn't look.
I would have said AC Slater.
And of course, all the way with his guitar from the Old West out in New Mexico, it's Roy Rogers. Where's your hat, Roy? We got to get you the cowboy hat. Let's get this.
It's in the closet.
That's right. You never wear it in. The right
So
answer
am
is
I.
you never wear it inside.
Oh.
That's the right.
Okay.
Bobby Cobell is joining in. Welcome. Thank you guys for so much for jumping on and hanging out with us. Are you guys ready to play
Maybe.
the movie quote game? Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Here's how the rules are going to work tonight. I'm super excited for this. I've been working on it all day. The movie quote game. We're going to have 5 rounds. Each round has 10 questions. We have the Sandlot round. 10 questions. They're all relative ease, unless you choose a different level. We'll get to that in a second. A League of Their Own. 10 questions that turn up the heat a little bit, and you might see some strikes. That's right. We have strikes in this wonderful game that we're going to talk about. So we'll get to that in just a second too. And we have the natural 10 questions that come at you fast as your answers are timed. And then we have Major League 10 questions. They will come at you with a curve. Movies and characters for points will need to be added for an extra point. You get a half a point if you can't name the character, but you can name the actor. How's that? Yeah. All points are added up, but Moneyball is going to be where the real stars shine. And that is, if you made it this far, you are elite, because there are going to be some hard quotes coming at you. Hopefully you guys are ready. There's 4 levels of hard, as I call it. Embrace absurdity. So we're going to have a lot of absurdity tonight, and this is all a gamble. So bear with me. There's 4 levels of hard, and you can earn points if they choose it. Each contestant who buzzes in first with their trusty noisemaker. Let's hear it, everybody. What do you guys got? What do you got?
I got a dog barking next door. Does that count?
Yep. We got the trusty Zippo for Paul. We have the choked out chicken. That's a really nice cock you got there. And then, of course, we have Roy Rogers with his signature guitar. Maybe he'll sing us a little song at the end. But anyway, any one of them, once they buzz in for any round, can opt out of answering the quote from that round to take on a harder challenge. We have the "You're Killing Me" Smalls level, which is 2 points per right answer. Then you have the "You Go Get That Girl," 3 points per right answer. Then we have "You're a Wizard," 4 points. And then, of course, we have "Hulking Out," where you'll get 5 points. All points are added up at the end, and they will make a difference. We will pick a winner off that if there's more than one standing by the end of this. Okay, I realize I'm explaining a lot, but there's one more element that I need you guys to know that's a lot of fun. Each of our contestants has given me 2 truths and a lie. And every time they miss one, we will read them off. They have 3 strikes. Once they're all read, they're out. They can no longer continue on. But maybe there will be something to let them get back into it. We'll get there. All right, everybody. So let's get to it. We're going to play the movie quote game on the Scene Snobs. Who's ready? All right. Let's start with the first round, The Sandlot. It's an easy one, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to say go in just a second. And then you guys make the noise with your trusty handy dandy noise makers. And the first person to buzz in gets the question. Are you ready?
No. But
I love that you are not. I love this. I love you to have no idea. I love when it goes off the rails. Ready, set, go. Guitar got it. Guitar got it. Very close with the Zippo. No chicken whatsoever.
You choked it too hard.
Definitely going to hear. All right. Here we go. Are you ready, my boy Roy?
Sure.
Would you like to answer from the pool of the Sandlot quotes, or would you like to try and up it with a points challenge? And go
Let's start with the pool.
Start with the pool. I like it. He's not taking any chances. He, ladies and gentlemen, is all about that dick.
Is that the quote?
No.
Okay, good. Because I didn't want to have to say that I knew what movie that was.
I know that movie too, Roy.
I have a special one for you. Here we go. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody calls me chicken.
That would be Back to the Future 2.
That is correct. There you go. You get a point, sir. Are you ready? We're going to the next one. Who's ready? I know you are. All right. Joe gets 1 point. I want to make sure he gets that. Chris, or as I like to call it, the chicken choker. And Paul, that's between y'all. Here we go. Ready, set, go. I think I heard the Zippo.
I didn't even do it. I was laughing.
Oh, okay. Then we're doing it again.
I couldn't lie. I'm sorry.
Here we go. Ready, set, go. Okay, that was definitely the guitar. We can tell my internet speed. Answer questions.
Yeah, I'm cross country.
That's true. He's all the way across. All right. Well, you know the rules of the game. Do you want one from the pool, or do you want to try and up it?
Let's up it.
You want to up it? Would you want a 2-pointer or a 3-pointer?
Do we still get strikes if we miss?
No, it does not get you. No deductions.
Okay, then I'll go for.
I'm not doing that math. All right, it's hard enough to do the rest of the math. All right, so do you want a 2-pointer, 3-pointer, 4-pointer, 5-pointer?
Do a 3-pointer.
A 3? Wow, these are tough. Don't be a jerk.
I hear you, Roy. Okay.
Okay, here we go. Number 3 from You Are a Wizard. Our level. Made it, Ma. Top of the world.
Oh my God, I forget the name of this movie. Is it The Contender? I can't remember the name of the movie.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Because you do realize that you may not get points taken away, but now I have to read one of your 2 truths and a lie.
Oh, I thought. Well, that's why I
incorrect.
Thought still get strike.
That's actually from Titanic.
I couldn't think of it. Fuck.
That's right. Just because King of the World is in there too doesn't mean he didn't say something else.
Wait, what?
That's another quote from it. Just because I didn't say King of the World doesn't mean that it's not another quote. It's supposed to get harder.
It's top of the world, isn't it?
Top of the world. That's what it says.
Yeah.
That's what it says. But he says King of the World later. Most people quote that.
Oh, he says that in Titanic?
Yes, but he also says
I
made it, Ma, top of the world.
I was thinking of something else entirely then.
Well, you've been deducted 17 points.
Okay.
Even though I said that we weren't going to do it, I lied. And I have.
I want to hear one of his facts. Yeah.
All right. All right. I'm picking one at random. I don't even know it's true. You do not have to reveal what the 2 truths and a lie are unless you are completely out. Okay? Here we go. Yeah. I could finish the Star Wars trilogy arcade game with 1 credit and held the entire top score leaderboard at our local arcade until a vindictive employee reset the scores to spite me.
That's a truth.
Here's the thing. I don't know. Too detailed.
Nope. I'll put my money on it.
They're all detailed. I
don't care.
Knowing this guy, and I'm giving you an insider track here. Knowing this guy, I'm not sure if that's real or not. That's all I'm gonna say.
I didn't like how quick you guessed mine. I didn't appreciate that. When we get to mine, because I will lose some points, you guys. When you called mine out, I was like, damn. All right. Thought I did good. Not at all.
You did do good. No, they're really good. I just know you. There's a thing. This one, like, it's hard, like, because he does come up with stuff like that, like so intricate, like stuff. So, like, I just know him well. All right, we're gonna continue on. That's 2 questions down on the first round. Let's continue on, everybody. Okay, ready, set, go. That's the chicken. Chicken's got that.
Fuck.
Sorry, bud. Okay. This is a family game. Stop.
Sorry.
Do you want to have one from the pool, or do you want to try and up it?
Pool.
Cool. All right. Here we go.
Gotta up it, my friend.
To infinity and beyond.
Toy Story. Buzz Lightyear.
What are you getting mad about? Like I told you, these were the easy ones. I told you it's the easy round. Okay, we're gonna go again. You ready? Ready, set, go.
Clink.
It's between the chicken and the guitar. I'm gonna go chicken. I'm gonna go chicken.
Evil death glare from the chicken.
Do you want from the pool, or do you want from? Do you want to try and go for a harder one?
I'm gonna stay in the pool and build stack.
I think he's doing it well. He's doing it well. He might be the worst damn gamer, but he's not the worst damn player. That's Paul, because he shouldn't have picked the Zippo. No, do you want to re-pick something?
I don't. Can I just bang on the table or something? Like
that's fine.
He just had knobs on the table.
He's going to knock everything.
Don't think I won't hit my head on this table, Chris. I totally will.
Don't do that. We need you. Okay, here we go. You ready?
Yep.
Why so serious?
Joker. Heath Ledger.
There we go. See, there we go. See, the name of the game is easy. Chris is ahead. Now, if you're ready, let's rock and roll. Who's ready? Ready, set, go. The guitar was definitely first. 100%.
My internet sucks.
Dude, how long did it take your hand to get from here to here?
Not even a second.
But like, I guess he just plays guitar faster than you hit tables. He's like Santana. All right. There's going to be a fun element with a wheel added afterwards, so don't worry. You're going to have. Here we go.
Nice.
That's what they said in Boy Scouts too. But
stop. All right. Do you want it from the regular pool, or do you want a harder question?
Let's do the regular pool.
Regular pool. Okay, I got one just for you. Here we go. Because you guys have all seen all these movies, so don't worry. Life finds a way.
Jurassic Park.
There you go. There you go. So this is just the warm up. I want you guys to have that false sense of bravado. Trust me, they get harder. All right. The minute Paul gets a point, I will introduce the wheel. Paul, you better get fast. You ready? Ready, set, go.
Paul.
It was the guitar. Okay.
Yelling me, chicken.
You get one more point out of this. You can start doing the wheel. All right. And the wheel will give you some fun choices. Here we go.
All right.
Do you want regular pool, or do you want to earn some points?
Let's do a 2-pointer.
You want to do a 2-pointer. Okay. Let me pull it up. So 2-pointer. You go get the girl level. Here we go. I gotta save that one. I'll have what she's having.
Oh, and Harry met Sally.
Very good. That's 3 points for Joe. And now you can start doing the wheel on your choices. They only count for 1 point, though.
Okay.
So here we go. I need to have a backup with more quotes because I'm confusing and stupid. All right, here we go. We're almost out of this one, actually. So we are currently on question number 6. Oh, question number 7. Question number 7. Here we go. Ready, set, go. All right, I only heard the chicken on this one. Paul, while I'm asking him something, why don't you go find something that makes noise somewhere? I don't know what you're choosing. Would you like to choose from the pool, or would you like to go for extra points?
We're going up.
You're going up?
Going up.
All right, what do you how many points?
Oh, 2-pointer.
2-pointer. Okay, here we go. Go get the girl a level. I can hear Paul in the background. Do we have anything that makes noise? Okay, here we go. We ready? It's from a classic. What we've got here is a failure to communicate.
And I know this. Why am I drawing a blank?
I hope you don't know it so I can read another truth. Or
Crap. It's evading me.
Okay, you give up?
God damn it.
I'm not going to let anybody steal on this one because Paul's not here. But maybe in the future, I'll let you guys steal if you make a sound before him. All right. Well, if you give up, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
but
yeah. It's just bugging me.
It just means that I have to reveal that his hobby is jumping from airplanes. I wonder which one's the lie. Actually, we don't know if that's true or not. I heard that he was an extra in the new, was it Top Gun or Mission Impossible or whatever. Like, I don't know. Anyway, all right, Paul's not here. That's his loss. We're going on to question number 8. No points for you. It was Cool Hand Luke. Cool Hand Luke.
I would have gotten that wrong. I couldn't remember the movie.
All right. When you're ready, let's set. You ready, Paul?
No, I have nothing makes noise about to do Spotify.
Clap your hands.
Sorry.
Just clap your hands.
Okay.
Just make sure you clap them. Ready, set, go. All right. Clap. I did hear the clap. Finally. What do you want? What do you want? Go for broke.
Whatever gets me punished, where if I get it wrong, you got to tell a truth or a lie.
Any single one of them if you get it wrong. But don't get it wrong on purpose. Do you want one from the pool or do you want
We'll
one
go for the big. Give me the Hulk.
You want a Hulk?
Yeah, fuck it.
I don't.
If I'm going to lose, let's lose big.
I'm going to try and give you the easiest one in the Hulk.
That's so rude. But it's so nice, too.
No, you were too confident. That's the problem. All right, here we go.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. Vanity. It's my favorite sin.
Ooh. Oh. Devil's advocate.
Devil's advocate. Very good. There you go. All right. Paul's on the board and has 5 now. He's ahead of it. So I think that was the 10th question on the Sandlot. I think we're going to move on to A League of Their Own. This is where they get a little bit harder. And now you guys can use the wheel. So here's how this works. You can either choose from you can opt in for either spinning the wheel and get something. It might be a genre you don't know anything about. That's the luck of the wheel. Or you can choose from a pool of quotes that I have that are that levels type of questions. Or, of course, you can go for extra points. Let's go for this one. Ready, set, go. I heard the clap, but it just missed the strum. It was very close. The clap is so much better now, Paul. You don't understand. You're so close.
Nothing in my house that makes noise. It's insane.
Keep with the clap. Keep with the clap, my friend. Okay. Would you like the wheel? Would you like to answer from the pool, or do you want to go for more?
Let's just do the pool.
Just want to do the pool? Come on,
Yeah.
I made a whole wheel and everything.
Next time.
All right. Here we go. A League of Their Own. Ready? Here we go. I'm trying to think of a good one. Inconceivable.
Oh, Princess Bride.
I shouldn't have given that one to you. You got kids.
That was good. I never would have gotten that. That was nice. That was quick, too. Hell yeah, Roy.
Very good. There we go.
Nice.
So we got Paul at 5, Joe at 4, Chris at 2, who really took a chance with going with the 2 and getting it. And, of course, we screwed him over. Sorry. We didn't really screw you over on purpose. Just they're better at it than. All right, here we go. Ready, set, go. I heard the chicken. Okay. First thing I hear, I'm going for. Here we go. You want from the pool? You want to spin the wheel, or you want to go for extra points?
Set wheel.
Wheel. Here we go. All right, we're gonna spin that wheel.
It better not land in comedies. He's gonna fucking get it instantly.
Maybe.
Ooh,
Oh, come on.
Like the most famous quotes, that's the ones you're gonna miss. All right. Okay, now let me go to my wheel questions. My very wheel questions. Get it? I don't care if you do or you don't. Here we go. You went to classic quotes. Here we go. Yo, Adrian, I did it.
Rocky?
Is that your final answer?
Yes, Sylvester Stallone.
You are incorrect. He didn't win in Rocky, so he couldn't have said we did it. I did it.
Oh my God! So
He
it's
won in
2 or
Rocky
3.
too. I told you these get harder.
Okay, I got you. I'm up my shit.
All right. But now you get a taste of the wheel. All right, who's ready?
Wait, don't we get a truth or a lie from?
Let me go back to my thing. What? What'd you say?
I thought if he didn't get it, we got to hear a truth or a lie. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. I gotta read your. I gotta read it. Yeah, but he's got ones that like. All right, then I play the flute.
He might.
He might, but I mean, he also. I'm just like, I doubt he jumps from plane to plane. But
You don't know.
I know, but now we need him to go out so we can find out. And the rate you guys are going, you're all going to be out.
Damn. Maybe I want to ask you some quotes.
Go for it. I want to play now. No, I'm just kidding with you guys. All right, who's ready?
Me.
Chris, you got two. We said two of your things. You got one more strike.
I know.
All right, ready?
Chicken's fault. He's the worst.
Set,
teammate.
go. It was a guitar. All right. Do you want it from the pool? Do you want to spin the wheel, or do you want to?
I'll spin the wheel.
You're gonna spin the wheel. See, I told you the wheel was gonna be fun. I knew the second I introduced the wheel. Why? Just because I wanted to. Here we go.
Something about circles.
Are you guys bored by this game? I don't care.
No.
You're having fun. Comedies. There it is. All right. You should know this. You're pretty good. All right. Let me get to my handy dandy notebook for my questions. Comedies. Okay. Let me look for a good one. All right. Yeah, but I shoot with this hand.
Blazing Saddles.
Oh, very good. Very good.
Roy,
Good
that's
job.
incredible. So quick.
Nice.
I mean, in fairness, he's a filmmaker, so you got to hold it against him.
I'm still impressed.
Paul and Roy, I call him Joe personally, because back in the day we used to call him Average Joe.
Damn. Fuck. You're above average Joe to me, Roy. Don't worry about it.
Irregular Joe was the name.
Irregular Joe.
Regular Joe. I want to hear this.
All right.
Like,
next up. Are you guys ready?
I don't know.
Here we go. Ready, set, go. I heard clap first.
Thank Christ.
I heard a clap first. Do you want to spin the wheel? You want it from the pool? And we're almost out of this because we've answered a good amount of questions, but then we're gonna move on to the next one. Do you want it from the pool of questions, or do you want to spin the wheel, or do you want more points?
I want more points. I want to Hulk
All right,
him
what you
again. What most amount?
5? You want to go 5
Yeah.
again? Cool.
Yeah. Go big or go home.
I love it. I love that mentality.
Risk it for the biscuit. The juice is worth the squeeze.
Okay. All right. I wish I knew how to quit you.
Oh, I can hear it too. Oh my God. You got mail. I don't. Is it you got mail?
Wow.
It's not.
I'm gonna have to read off one of your.
Yes.
It was not. Let's.
What was it, Roy?
Brokeback Mountain.
God bless it.
Right.
I'm so sorry.
Here's Paul's first truth or lie. I've won a medal of nations for memorizing Bible verses. All right, so we can go on to the next one. Who's ready? Ready, set, go. That was definitely the guitar. I don't know how the clap. He clapped before the chicken, but it somehow like lasted through the chicken.
That's how hard I slap. Man, it's strong.
Joe, I gotta put Roy. I keep call you by like your old name from college. Feel bad. Never watch a reality TV show called Average Joe with your friend and roommate, because then his name will be Joe forever. Okay. Anyway, actually, it's Paul and Chris are in, or God damn it, Paul and Roy are in the lead, 5-5. This will be the tiebreaker for you, Roy. You ready?
Yeah.
Do you want extra points? Do you want to spin the wheel, or do you want one from the pool? This is last one for the second round, by the way.
I'll spin the wheel.
All right. I know you saw sci-fi on there, so I knew it was going.
Is there a genre you're not strong in, Roy? Like, is there one you're like,
He's not that good.
I would have probably guessed comedies. Actually,
He's
probably
he's
horror.
doing really well today.
killing it?
Are you kidding me? All we did was spend nights for hours every night just talking about movies on our back porch or in our front porch or in our back.
Sounds cool.
No, I'm just kidding. All right. So 80s. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I don't want you to get it that easily. But I feel like you're going to get all of these.
Judges, I think he's intentionally picking the hardest one.
Good.
The very first one I know will stump everyone else, but I know you'll get it in a second. So I don't want to do that one. But then, like, I looked at the next ones, and I'm like, oh, he'll get that. He'll get that. He'll get that. I don't know anybody who deserves to get chopped up and fed to a hungry plant.
Little Shop of Horrors.
There you go. I was like, there's nothing he's not going to know on this one. But I wanted to save the one, and I was like, no, I can't give him that one.
It scared me at the beginning, but when you added the plant at the end, I was like, oh, yeah, okay.
There you go. All right. Who's ready? Ready, set, go. I'm guessing that was the clap. That was the weakest clap I've ever seen. And I had my eyes closed the whole time. All right. Do you want to spin the wheel? Do you want one from the new? So we're on the third level now. Third round, I should say. So we are on round the natural. So we can do that. We can do spin the wheel, or you can go for extra points.
Extra points. We're going for the highest amount again.
The highest amount. Oh,
Yeah, man.
All right. Here we go.
It's the only way I stay in it.
I'm going to run out of questions for the hulking out. No, that's not true. Feel bad for you, bud. Here we go.
Oh, God. Don't say it like that before. Okay, I got this.
All right. I'll give you a simpler one. All right.
Don't say that. That makes it worse because I won't get it still.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Should we let him steal?
No, but I know this one. Fucking, oh my God. Platoon?
Oh, so close. Apocalypse Now. I'm sure. No points lost, but no points added. Chris is still
Smells like victory.
Who is
Don't
ready?
let me down, chicken. Don't let me down, chicken.
You might want to pick something else or start clapping. Well, no, because then I'm not going to know who's clapping. All right, ready, set, go. That was definitely the guitar. All right, what do you want? You know the deal.
Let's go for some extra points and go
Extra points.
Oh,
you have had the most amount of points. You're going for extra. I love it. Kill
Lying
him.
in the
Pad
lead.
that lead.
Kill him early. All right. How many points do you want?
Let's do 4.
4. Okay. You're a wizard level. Let me try and give you one of the hardest ones. My first day as a woman, and I'm getting hot flashes.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
God damn!
Ah.
Oh,
God,
boy, you're so good at this. I thought you weren't that good at this, and we lived together. I knew you knew a lot about movies. I didn't think you knew a lot about quotes. I'm so interested.
I know quotes better than I know actors. You were the one who like, oh, you know that guy who played the pilot in that one movie? It's like, oh yeah, that's such and such. And I'm like, how do you
Here's
know
the funny part.
names.
This round is timed. It's supposed to be you get 5 seconds to answer.
Okay.
And like that, no, what are you talking about? It's like out of the gate. Like I didn't even finish the sentence before you said it. You got it. It's all right.
I had a different movie. I was like, oh, I got it wrong. Yeah. No.
I got some trick ones. I just want you guys to know in the harder ones and on the wheel, there are some trick ones on where it is really from that movie, but you might think it's from another. All right. So ready, set, go. I heard the guitar, and that was the slowest clap. That was after the chicken.
Like, what the fuck? Is he not working?
I don't think it is. You want me to go grab another squeaky toy?
Choked it too much.
It was perfect yesterday. Today, it's like I don't think it's working. I think what you need to do is squeeze it beforehand and hold it, and then let it go.
But then it's going to be mad long.
I don't care, but I'll hear it. I'll know what
It'll
I hear
drown
first.
out everybody else. You'll have an
Yeah.
advantage.
All right, so guitar again. What do you want?
Let's go for a 5 time.
Wow. Okay, he's really going for the kill on this one. I love it. I love it.
I don't.
All right. Here we go. Okay, this one's a hard one. Remember those posters that said, "Today is the first day of the rest of your life." Well, that's true of every day, but one, the day you die. You can't answer his question.
Donnie Darko?
Nah, similar movie in vein, no. So it's. I'm actually really impressed, and that was it's
Heathers?
No. American Beauty. I have it right there. I don't know why I didn't just read it, but I wanted to. I wanted everybody to know that I knew it. Okay. All right. Here we go. So I have to read off one of yours now. Wow. All right. So once at a crowded cafe in Los Angeles, I spotted an open table for our party, only to see it taken just before I reached it. The two men who took the table were Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul. That's an interesting one to put up because you do work in the industry, so like it could be true. All right, but we're gonna do a little game at the end. Whoever's out, we'll guess to see which one is the truth or not. All right, but you have one left, Chris. You have one left. Somehow, Paul has two left.
That's because
you guys can make it to the end.
I got that wrong.
Where's the point differential? What's the disparity here for us?
All right, get your chicken ready. You ready?
I'm squeezing.
Ready. Ready. Set. Go.
Damn it! Premature.
The clap got it. All right.
I learned the timing, Chris.
Oh my God, that was messed up. You better find another squeaky toy, or use
like
a bottle, or using like a bottle. I was just like crinkle that. All right, what do you want? You want extra points? Do you want
need them.
to spin the wheel? You don't
Spin
spin
the wheel. Why not?
All right, let's spin the wheel. All right.
I like watching the wheel spin.
Plus, you got horror on there. You're a horror guy.
And then I'll get it wrong, and then no one will listen to me again.
Oh, you've seen a lot of 80s movies. That's good. I think you'd do good. You're the co-host of the show. I need you to do better. You're representing us. All right, here we go. Ready? Oh, I'm giving it to you. I was going to give you the one I was not going to give Roy.
Damn it.
Okay, who brought the dog?
Just went blank, so blank.
Think about it, but this is time, so you better hurry up. One Mississippi.
Nothing. I'm
Two
nothing.
Mississippi. Would you like me to say it again?
Sure.
Okay, who brought the dog? 3 Mississippi. 4
Old school.
Nope. I'm sorry. I'm afraid that is.
Those 80s.
Is Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters. I wasn't letting you have that one, Roy.
And Roy will never talk to me again since I messed up Ghostbusters. I'm so sorry, Roy.
Okay, let me pull up your things. Okay, one more.
Bill Murray said that, right?
No, that was Rick Moranis' character.
Damn, I lost twice.
No, don't worry. That's the next round.
I
This
thought
is
so
gonna be
too.
fun. All right, we're running out of strikes here. I've been arrested for arson. Well, that would be an interesting story if it's true. All right, ready, set, go. I think I heard the chicken. So this is the new round. We're on to the natural. Do you want to read from the pool? Do you want to spin the wheel, or would you like to go for extra points? You kind of need extra points. How many
Max
do you
points,
want?
Jack. What's that?
How many you want? How many extra points?
What was the max?
5.
Yeah.
All right, extra points it is from our hulking out quotes. I already did that one. Okay, if I'm not back in 5 minutes, just wait longer. Sturdovision says he loves that movie.
No clue. Fuck.
And I want to say thank you, Darius, for joining in. Appreciate your film snob. I like it.
Oh man.
Is it? Thankfully, we're off the times, but you do get extra points if you can name the actor, the character, and the movie.
No. John Blank.
You wanna, you know what? I'm gonna institute the hint clause. It's a comedy from 1994.
I knew it was a comedy. Man.
And if you give up,
I give up. Yeah, I give up.
All right. Well, then you missed Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, Jim Carrey from 1994. All right.
Damn it. All right.
Ready?
Good job.
Set, go. I heard the guitar on that one. All right. What do you want?
Let's do a 4.
A 4-pointer. All right. You're a wizard now. Here we go. Like I told my last wife, I says, honey, I never drive faster than I can see. Besides that, it's all in the reflexes. If you can name not just the movie, but if you can name the character, you get a point. And if you name the actor, I'll give you an extra point.
Let's read it one more time.
Like I told my last wife, I says, honey, I never drive faster than I can see. And besides that, it's all in the reflexes.
I don't know it. I don't know that one.
Oh my God, you're out. You're out with 7 points. You're the lead. And that is from Big Trouble in Little China. It was Jack, played by Kurt Russell. Gentlemen, I have more questions left. Do you want Roy to be out, or would you like him to be in? He's first loser.
Oh, I thought I was.
Or do you just want to play for points? I'll keep reading off everybody's thing, and then we'll figure it out at the end.
Okay.
There's only like 2 more left. Relax. I'm pretty sure we covered the lies. All right. If you're cool with it, we'll just play for points at this point. I don't want to leave poor. Is this United Gays of America? Laura wrote that. Yes, it is. We're gonna choke the chicken afterwards. Don't worry. Let them know, Petey Pie. There it is. There it is. And if you don't like it, we don't care. Okay.
You got to read the other thing.
Yeah. No, we're just gonna keep going.
Well,
we're gonna rock and roll. You ready?
But you're not.
Oh wait, yeah. I didn't read your thing.
Yeah.
I gotta read your final thing. You gotta read your thing.
Got to read the thing with things, you know.
I composited the iconic shot from The Great Gatsby of Leonardo DiCaprio toasting champagne with fireworks behind him, which later became a well-known meme. Which one's the lie, sir?
I think it's a table.
Okay, yeah. Guess. What do you got, Chris? What do you think it is? Do you think it's the table being taken by Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul? Do you think it's the Star Wars trilogy arcade game that got unplugged and he lost his thing? Or do you that feels so spiteful that it's true? I composite, or that he composited the iconic shot from The Great Gatsby with Leonardo DiCaprio. I know which one the lie is now.
As much as I would love for the latter two to be it, I feel like that Star Wars game stuck with him from deep down back in the day. So I'm going with the Star Wars as the truth, the other two as the lies.
There's 2 truths and a lie.
2 truths and a lie.
Oh, 2 truths and a lie.
Wait, what did you give me?
I may have given you 2 lies and a truth. I think. I don't know. Shit. So that one's true, and I could see the walking in at the diner, the Bryan Cranston, Jesse being true.
Okay, Joe, Roy, Jerry, Bilbo. I'm gonna go through all your nicknames through college. All right. What is the lie?
The lie is I did work on The Great Gatsby. But
I knew it was it. I knew that was the one.
I was in the same facility where it was comped. The guy who comped it was sitting at the desk like near me. I got to see him working on it every day, but I didn't work on that particular shot. I worked on that sequence, but not that shot.
And that's a good lie. That was a good lie to tell because
that's why I was
work.
like, this is a great lie because it's close to being true, but it's not.
If I can throw out just a fact about our buddy Roy here. He did work on a very iconic film shot, and that was the culmination of many months of work, and that was the giant green fist in the Green Lantern movie with Ryan Reynolds.
Well, I worked on the 3D
version. Regardless, you worked on the hand.
I worked on a bunch of different stuff.
You let me make fun of you working on that.
I like that movie, Roy. If it's any consolation to you.
Well, yeah, I brought
now
the IMDb, so like the proof that Great Gatsby was on there.
And you should 100% go on IMDb and look up Roy Rogers. So here we go. Let's move on. Roy, you can no longer buzz in. I'm going to change the rule and make this up as I go. You can no longer buzz in, but you can steal.
Okay.
For the rest of this round.
I can put the guitar away then.
You can, but I thought you were going to
I'll just play the piano
music.
over here.
It's kind of a jerk move, but whatever. All right.
It's just getting awkward to hold it. It's sitting there and my arms are in.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Lucky.
Ready, set, go. It was, how was your clap? That took forever. His takes forever. How is your clap longer? You have to think about it before he hits it? Or you just like, wait, this is the moment. It's coming.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Yeah. And then I say go, and you're like, now put your hands together.
Because my dad only played catch with me one time for that same reason.
My dad never played catch with me. So I had to learn to clap for myself.
Oh.
That's kind of true, but there's part of that is true. Thanks, Paul. Bringing up the childhood traumas. Anyway, Paul, you are not it. Chris, it's yours. What do you want?
I'm gonna go safe. Go for a 4 because I knew the last one.
All right, you go for 4. Here we go. A boy's best friend is his mother. Think about it. Just think about it. Think. Just come on. It's there.
Friday the 13th.
No, why would you say that? Don't say it. I said think about it.
That's what I thought about.
It is wrong. We've run out of things to say for you. So,
you didn't say the last time. I don't think.
I'm going to allow Captain Claps and Roy steal. Okay, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
We have to. I'm gonna clap that, I guess.
No, you say Joe. This is already bonkers and nuts. Ready, set, go.
Go.
How are you slower than that?
God damn it! I don't know.
God, what do you want, Roy?
Well, am I stealing that quote?
Oh, what was it?
Psycho.
There you go.
Oh, damn it!
And you stole.
I should have thought about it.
You stole 4 points.
He still gets points,
He still gets the points. He stole it.
but he's out.
You gotta
Damn
pick
it!
it up. You got to clap faster. Hurry up, or get something that's faster. Go get a guitar.
You don't hear anything.
All right, here we go.
Nice.
I'm trying to hedge the bet in your way. You're not doing well. Ready? This is everybody. Everybody except for Roy. Ready, set, go. All right, I heard the clap that time. Finally.
Yeah.
Pick. What do you want?
I don't even
The
know what's
wheel?
left.
You want the
Wheel.
points?
Give me
You
the-
want the wheel? All right. Let's spin this bad boy and see what happens. He wants horror. That's what he really wants. He wants to get to
I
the horror.
don't. I do not, because then I'll mess it up. I keep getting
Classic.
nervous. Classic might be okay.
Yeah, I think that I added this because I thought it would be pretty good for you guys, but Chris quickly proved that wrong. All right, classic quotes. Here we go. These are so easy. I'm gonna give you one that was probably came out the year you were born.
God, bless it. All right.
Damage, total, sir. It's what we call a global killer. The end of mankind. It doesn't matter where it hits. Nothing would survive. Not even bacteria.
Came out when I was born.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
You're close.
that's what I was thinking the whole time.
You're close.
I'll go.
Don't go with that.
I'm overthinking it. Okay, so don't go with that.
You're close. Come on, buddy.
Armageddon.
There it is. You got a point. There it is. You're up to 6 now. Chris, you got.
I almost said Deep Impact.
Am I still at 2?
What?
What am I still at 2?
Yes, we're gonna try and fix this though.
I used to do an impression of that quote, but with the Sling Blade version.
Yeah, you did.
Of Billy Bob Thornton.
Do it.
Don't make no never mind where it hits.
Oh yeah.
Do it as Meatwad.
Oh, yeah, let's do that too.
I love his Meatwad. It always makes me laugh. All right. Ready, set, go. I heard the chicken. I know. Did the clap come first? Because I don't know. I didn't. I just faint. I didn't really hear it.
Give it to the chicken man. He's only got 2.
Oh God! Thanks for the charity.
What do you now? I mean, in fairness. What do you want?
All
All right, we're on to the next one too. We're on to 10 questions. The major leagues. So
wheel.
Wheel. Go to the wheel. Nice. All right. I would have went with the hulking out, but that's just me. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm clearly not going to get that.
There's some easy ones.
I'm on the long road.
All right. I like the sci-fi ones. All right, we're on classic quotes. These should be easy. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I'm going to try and give you
theoretical and then there's real.
All right. It's not like, and when I talk to you like this, and in no means think you cannot fathom or think of this, but I realize that quotes aren't your strong suit. So I'm going to just say this. I'm giving this to you. Just listen to the quote, okay? Forget it, Jake. It's Chinatown. My head might fall off.
I'm sorry.
Holy
You said it's the movie with Kurt
Don't
Russell.
don't talk at the moment. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it again.
Jake and
Forget it.
Chinatown.
Oh, thank God. You got a point.
You almost didn't get it, Chris. I love you to death.
There was a touch and go where I wasn't sure if you were going to get it.
I didn't think it was.
Okay.
The next quote's going to be, tomorrow we're sending you back to the future.
All right.
God.
Or next week.
Because
Sorry,
we've
next
run
week.
out of all of our two truths and a lie, which now for future reference probably wasn't the greatest addition because I think people like the wheel more. But and now, so I'll just incorporate the wheel as something else into another trifle. But yeah, we all learn. Who's ready?
What was Chris's lie?
I just said it.
He got it, didn't he?
He said it. He said Chinatown. Oh, you didn't know?
What?
Oh,
Who was
God.
asking?
Okay. I'm
He
so
said
sorry. I had a brain fart. Jeez.
It looks like it for a second. You were like, wait, what? All right. Ready, set, go. Clap for sure. Clap on that one for sure. All right.
Points.
Points. What do you want? How many?
Yes. 5.
Pull them up. Here we go. Oh, boy.
Oh, God. I don't like that smirk, Roy. It's freaking me out.
He doesn't know
Like
what it is.
You're like the Russian chess player sitting across from me, and I clearly am about to lose this.
I'm trying to think of it. Okay, here we go. This is not the same as I just did for Chris. I'm just this is a tip for you. Round up the usual suspects.
The usual suspects.
I just said it wasn't the same thing. It was Casablanca.
God, I wouldn't have gotten that. Damn. I was hoping you were lying.
That's fair. I'm not. I did this stuff a ball above board. Not well, but I did it above board.
I like that though. Did you know that, Roy?
I would not have gotten that one.
If somebody gets sci-fi,
Probably
if somebody does number 2 next time for 2 points, I got one that is a real trickster. I think maybe Roy knows. I don't know if everybody knows though. All right,
You got to read my number 3 because that's my third strike.
oh yes, that's right. Your third strike, so you're basically out too. But we're not playing.
Always out.
What was your third one? We did the Bible one, we did the arson one, and okay, here we go. The first dead person you smelled was volunteering at Hurricane Katrina. So that's a wild one. Thank you for bringing down the room.
You're welcome.
I don't think you ever read my third one.
Oh, I'm just gonna read it because you're probably wrong at some point. Yeah. I've been above speeds 150 miles an hour, both in the air and on land. Well, now I don't know which one's the truth and the lie, because maybe you were jumping from plane to plane at 150 miles per hour. How fast do planes go? Roy, tell me.
Like 500, 600 miles an hour, I think.
And it's not true. That's the one I think is a lie. You're not Tom Cruise. He's the only one who does that.
I said my hobby is jumping from plane.
I misread that. I thought you were like you're like pulling a James Bond and like driving the bike off the cliff and like flying into the plane that's falling to the ground. I love it though. So which one's the not true?
The skydiving.
And which one's the not true for you, Paul?
Oh, I never got charged for arson. There were no charges pressed.
Oh, thank God.
I love that there's never charges pressed.
They never caught me.
Oh, they caught me. They wanted to. It just didn't. It didn't stick. Thank God.
I hope the limits those limits are gone are done. Yeah. So let's move on. Ready to go?
Yeah.
All right. We're in a new round, so Roy, you can join back in.
Okay.
Ready. Oh wait, what's your sound?
I'm just gonna clap too.
You both clap. You can't both clap. You say Roy.
Roy.
I say Roy. Oh,
No, you don't. Say
I'm trying to think if I have something else that makes noise.
Get the guitar again. Get the mandolin.
Tambourine.
When I sit and I play for like a half an hour, I get all sweaty.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right. Ready, set, go.
Roy.
The clap was the first one. I don't even
which
know.
one?
I don't
Let's
even
say
know
it's Chris's.
what did he do?
He clapped.
Chris clapped?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. All right, Chris, just pick something. This game's going off the rails. We're on our last round. Hurry up.
Go with the circle, the wheel.
The wheel. I love when they attach circles to cars to make them go faster.
You can steer with the circle. You can roll on the circle, you know?
80s. There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Stuff too.
Let's see what we got here. Let's see if we can do it.
Can I
Who
find
has
a
faith
friend?
in Chris? All right. This
Chat
is for...
GPT, you listening?
All right.
I am here
I'm gonna up the stakes on this one. From now on, whenever you spin the wheel, you get an extra 3 points if you get it right. I can do whatever I want. It's my game.
Right. We call this the mixed stimulus package.
That's right. I take care of my people. Everyday Americans, they work hard like you, and I'm there for you. Save the clock tower. I will punch you. I will punch you. I will punch you.
I just hope
Say
it's
it.
a completely wrong movie now.
Say it.
Clockwork
say
Orange?
How do you not?
Yes.
That movie's not even in the right fucking decade. I should take 3 points because you said that movie.
I'm gonna steal the show. This
You
Roy.
need the points because you're at 3.
It's okay.
Move on.
I'm
Ready?
just having fun.
It was Back to the Future.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Ready, set, go.
Roy.
Roy was definitely it. I don't know how him saying Roy was faster than happened. But I'm telling you right now, you guys need to get your reflexes checked. My eyes are closed, and I'm pretty sure you guys disappear. All right. You want the wheel? You want wheels worth 3 points? You could pick another thing for points. No more 2-pointers. We're only going to do 3 points and above for any questions. So
I'll do the wheel.
Wheel.
I still haven't gotten a sci-fi one.
Of distortion. Here we go. Let's see. Is he gonna be lucky and get the sci-fi? Looks like it.
There it is.
Oh, you pulled it out. That's pretty good. Thank you, Wheel of Names. You're taking care of business tonight. Okay, I got a lot of fun sci-fi ones too. Nobody ever got to hear them. Oh God, what do I put? All right. This is a hard one. I think be interesting. There's no right. There's no wrong. There's only a popular opinion. You believe in germs, right?
12 Monkeys.
Very good. Very good.
Holy shit, Roy.
Jesus, he's on fire tonight.
And that's not even my favorite quote of the movie.
Well, I wasn't trying to.
Jeffrey's whole spiel when he's showing him around the institution.
Did you get a list of the questions beforehand or something? Like,
No. He wasn't.
If I need to call a friend, it's going to be either you or Mick.
yeah, now I'm like thinking
Be like,
about
whose
that.
number is this?
There's
You know what?
Venn
You have so
diagram.
many points. You have so many points now that I'm going to sprinkle in some extra quotes of my own
Okay.
from now on, and they're only quotes from 3 Bro Show movies.
Yeah, but that's like 2 movies.
Hey, I didn't say it was wildly successful or anything. I just said 2 movies. All right. 3 Bro Show is mine and a couple of guys' production company in college. We made 2 movies, and then by the time we got to the 3rd, the other guys wanted to make a sequel, so I quit.
Did they make a sequel anyway?
I didn't want sequels. I wanted to
Did they make a sequel?
Yeah, they wanted to make a
They
sequel.
did make a sequel. Odd One Out too.
Yeah.
Was it good?
They brought somebody who died in the first one back to life just so they can make a sequel.
Yeah, like
Oh,
everybody dies in the end, but somehow
Everyone
they made a
dies in the
sequel and they brought him.
Everyone dies in the end, and they still made a sequel.
So it's like Rob Zombie. Okay.
Yeah, basically, you ain't wrong. All right, I'm closing my eyes. Ready, set. In fact, now everybody just say their names. Let me get a little quicker. Just say your. Don't do that chicken. Just say your name. Ready, set, go.
Chris.
How are you going to? It's your names. Why did it take you 2 and 3 seconds after him? And that's not even his name. You 2 are using your real names. He's not.
I want him to go. I don't want to go and get anything
I'm
wrong.
trying to help. What do you want, Roy?
Let's do the wheel again.
All right. You got you're getting a second grade to love quote. I don't care. What
You got to have a little slice on the wheel.
you gotta have a little slice. It's under classic quotes or comedies. I'll do it. There we go. No, I'll do it right.
Would second grade to love count as a comedy? Because like the two biggest laughs.
There were people who laughed. That's for sure. Okay, you ready? I love her.
I'm ready.
I love her. All right. No,
that was second grade to love.
That was second grade.
Oh,
I love
so
her.
lost. I was like, oh shit.
Gotta marry her.
Oh my God, I love her. All right, here we go. You ready? You sit on a throne of lies.
Elf.
There you go. I couldn't help it. I knew you were going to know that one.
I would never play
comedies are hard.
Seen It with you, Roy. I would.
Dude,
never
Roy has so many points that if you two teamed up now.
Don't do that to us. Don't do that to us.
All right. I'm closing my eyes. Just say your names. Ready, set, go.
Roy.
Whoever went, that's
I said Chris.
then you. Because it didn't sound like Paul and it didn't sound like Roy. What do you want?
Max points. Let's go.
Max points. I love it. I'm going to try and pick the easiest one I can find out of that. I want him to get the point.
I love it. The training wheels. Bring them.
The easiest one's not that good. Oh, no, that's not it. You're not going to get that one. All right. I want you to think about the context of what I'm saying. Think about movies that involves people doing this thing, and then probably think about the most famous movie to ever come out about people doing this thing that isn't Heat. Okay?
Debbie does that.
No, shut up. We rob banks.
Casino.
Have you seen Casino? There's not even a bank in that movie. I love you. It's Bonnie and Clyde, but good guess. Good guess. I'm gonna close my eyes again, and we're gonna finish this off because I'm pretty sure at this point it's Massacre, and Roy still has to tell me his mixtape. So 2 more. We'll do 2 more. All right, and I will give you a chance. Roy has, how many points does Roy have? Let's see what we got. Right now we're working with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 points for Roy, 6 points for Paul, 3 points for Chris. This next one is worth 10 points. Right? If I'm not stacking a deck against Roy, I don't know. If I'm not making the white guy lose, you're making the white guy win. That's what's happening.
It's always the second part. It's always the second part for me. I'm sorry.
All right. Here we go. Ready, set, go.
Paul.
Roy.
Paul was definitely the one I heard. I don't even think Chris said anything. Well, I'm not 100% sure. Chris, Paul, what do you want? You get automatic 10 points.
Even if I get it wrong?
No.
I'll pick the wheel, I guess. I'm so scared.
You want the wheel? Okay.
I
Everybody loves it. All right, here we go. It's fun. It's colorful. Everybody loves it.
Yeah.
Here we go. I hope you embarrass yourself on the 80s.
I'm about to.
All right. I love it. Here we go. We're on the 80s again. We got no horror. I'm a little perturbed with you, Paul. It's nothing to do with it.
Don't have to let down the horror fans are sturdy.
80s. Ready?
No.
I think you'll get it. Get away from her, you bitch.
Oh, Alien.
Oh, my fucking God.
Aliens. Sorry, Aliens.
Oh, sorry. Did you say Aliens the first time?
No, I said Alien, but I meant Aliens. It's on me, but that's fine. I didn't get it.
I gave it to him. I gave him an out. Like, did you say it the first time? You could have just lied. You lied once tonight. All right. About arson.
Should have accepted Scream 2 for that one.
No. All right. I'm closing my eyes. Ready, set, go.
Roy.
Chris.
Roy. Oh, I feel like you have so many points. All right. What do you want? You want the wheel? Everybody wants the wheel.
Wheel it up.
I have so many fun questions, the fun quotes everywhere else, and we've been doing the wheel. Do something new. All right, we're gonna do one more question after this, and then we'll pick the winner. All right.
What do you mean pick the winner?
Well, I'm gonna give you guys a chance to win. Don't worry, I'm not mean. All right, we're on comedies. Here we go. God, this is bad. All right, let me try this one. What is your damage? Ooh. Yes, you will be able to steal.
Heather's?
Oh, that's 10 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Add insult to injury. And let's go for the last question, which is worth 20 points. 20 points. And it can be stolen. Ready, set, go.
Chris.
Paul.
Chris. Chris was the first one I heard.
All right, let's go.
Oh my God, Chris!
It's
if you
never
somehow
over.
pull this out, Chris, if you somehow pull this out, holy crap, you will be kinged. The new movie quote king. Here we go. You want the wheel?
Let's go.
All right. Here
You got
we
this,
go.
Chris.
Let's see how we finish off.
All the tamales. You got this.
Oh no!
Horror, 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 horror,
Horror! Damn it!
I'm sorry, Chris.
It's rigged. It's rigged.
I was cheering for him to get hard. Okay. I want to say before we get to this, because it is 80s, so kind of easy. Oh no, he's not going to know this. It's just so long, and I didn't want it to be that way for you. Welcome everybody to Spice at Night. So I just want to say thank you everybody for playing this this very much experimental game. Roy, you've dominated this game pretty much. Paul, I'm ashamed of you as a co-host on this movie podcast. You should have been dominating.
Every time I heard that.
I need you
every day.
Man, if I had $1 every time I was told I was a disappointment, man, my dad would be mad because I took so much money from him. Think about it. It's there. All right. I want to thank you all. Chris, I want to thank you for playing. We're going to give you this quote now. If you get this is for all the marbles. You will win. Actually, I don't know. You'll just get 20 points. I don't know if you'll win. I have to count them out.
But I'll be in the top 3.
Roy has you'll definitely be in second place. You'll definitely be in second place. All right, here we go. It's for all my Chicago friends. It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. What is the movie that quote is from? Roy's like, I'm ready to steal.
Look at my chops.
Die Hard? I heard Chicago. I know I'm wrong, but I had to give something because I was running out of time.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 22. Oh, you wouldn't even win if you got 20. But Paul can win, and I'm going to let him steal.
I don't know if I know it, though. Because it was 80s, right? I don't know if this movie came out in the 80s.
It did come out in the 80s. Yes, it did. And you're going to kick yourself. I don't know the year
this came out. I will.
Well, if you guys
say it one more time. Say it one more time.
All right. Here we go. You ready? I'm going to say it one more time. Nobody in the comments say anything. It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses.
It can't be the movie I'm thinking of because I don't think it came out that year. I was going to say Swingers.
Roy, would you like to steal for the win?
Oh, fuck.
Blues Brothers.
Damn it. And I just watched that, too. I just watched it.
So, with 26 points, Roy wins.
Wait, I got the 20.
Oh, 46 with 46 points.
Shut up, Roy.
Paul.
No one asked you a regular.
You just gotta be good at something else too.
You really are the worst damn gamer. Ron Lippett's here. Thank you so much for joining in. He says that's easy. You guys should have had it. I want to thank everybody who's watching. B. Obrick. Hey there, I just catching your streams lately. And thank you. Yeah, I've been streaming a lot on TikTok rating movies. So if you guys want to join in, follow me there. Genuinely enjoy your content. Thank you so much. It's a breath of fresh air to see your dedication and enthusiasm to creating a fun experience for reviews. Thank you. That means so much. If you ever want to connect with like-minded creators and chat about our passion for streaming, feel free. I will. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That's always really sweet. Anyway, guys, here's the thing. I owe Roy a big old I'm sorry before we get going. We have a couple of things. But what I want to do is before we get to the big old I'm sorry, which I'll finish the show off with, is I'm going to remove some people from here, mainly these three, to share with you guys my mixed movie pick of the week. All right, from 1975. Yeah. Here we go. And it is none other than the most classic, the most bodacious, the most quote-orific 1975 movie, Jaws. That's right. It's 4th of July. We're going to have this episode of the Classic Film Review come out on 4th of July. And we're going to be doing more than just that. If you guys didn't know, we're going to be doing our Jaws Jamboree for July 4th, and it's going to be a great time. The festivities kick off at 6:30 p.m. with the Scene Snobs podcast, where we're all going to be ranking movies, live action movies that were based on 80s cartoons and TV shows. And we're going to rank them all, and we're going to go through them, have a really good time, rate some new movies, and we're going to just bring some absurdity to light. And then at 8 p.m., we're all going to hit play right on Jaws, the first one. That's why. And why are we doing this? It's a charity event for Casters for a Cause. We're collecting money. Unfortunately, a fellow podcaster has passed away, and we're helping his family with their funeral expenses and stuff through their GoFundMe they have set up. So that we'll be pushing that all night. Hopefully, you guys give to a good charity, help out this family. But we're going to be watching all 4 Jaws films for 7 hours. And hopefully you guys can join in. We're going to be providing live commentary with games, trivia, guests, the whole 9 yards. Really fun time. Sir Sturdy and I hosting with a bunch of familiar faces, especially here, along for the ride. And we're watching all 4 movies. You can either watch with us over on our Discord, on the Sturdivision Discord, or you can watch from home and then watch the commentary with us. All right, everybody. But Jaws. We're going to have our classic film review. As you know, that talks about behind the scenes, talks about the premise, talks about box office and all different things. And then I give my ratings. So go check out the classic film review next week of Jaws. And before I bring them back in and we finish out the mixtape, of course, it's our new segment, Film Definitions with Mick. I got this book. I had this book in college. I just got it again. I found it. I had a different version, different thing, but I had this in college. It was very helpful with a lot of things. Roy probably might have had it too. But I figured it might be fun to, a lot of people always hit me up asking about like film definitions, things like that, or what does it mean on set and certain things. I thought it'd be fun because this covers all of that, film history and more. So I'm going to pick at random. Last week we did formal balancing. This week we're going to do, no, I don't want to do the Fs. Let's go. Oh, no, I'm not reading that one. Okay, here we go. Hold. 1. Take that is not developed after shooting, but is kept for possible future use, also called hold take. 2, the static frames from the start and finish of a camera's operation that are frequently helpful in editing. 3, shot number in a film script that is reserved for possible future use during shooting. See, when I read hold, that's the one I thought of, but then I saw 3 different definitions, and that's pretty rad. And actually, my buddy Roy could probably talk about maybe the hold that has to do with editing. But that is some film definitions for you. That's what the word hold means on set for 3 different areas. But let's bring the guys back in. But remember, real quick before I do, remember our July 4th Jaws Jamboree at 8 p.m. We will be doing the Scene Snobs podcast beforehand at 6:30 p.m. All live on the Scene Snobs channel. Make sure you join in. But guys, let's get you back in here. Now, I have to apologize before we go to Roy. Last week we did our mixtape episode. Roy for the week was very excited about taking part. Very excited. He texted me a lot. He was like, "Yay, I'm picking out my music. I'm working on it." He did. I'm not making this up, and this isn't me trying to make him. He was really into it, and I appreciate that. So if you go back and you watch the episode or you listen to the episode, you might realize that Roy's face or voice are not there. That's because I forgot. I completely forgot to send him. Now, this man was in my wedding. He's one of my best friends in the world. He's like a brother. One of the closest people. Like, you guys may not know it because, like, you know, you don't have that access to me always. But yes, a brother. And I forgot him. And it was like without remorse at this point because I'm just like, forget. No, I do have remorse. I feel bad. I'm sorry. So you did put together a mixtape. We, of course, did Summer Crush songs. And I'm going to give you the floor. And we want to hear your Summer Crush song. Are you ready? Oh, let me get you up there. There we go. I don't know why they do that. It's so stupid. There we go. You get you big. Nice and big.
Okay. I get to be big.
You got to be big because you weren't even here last week. You get to be big.
So you had said like Summer Love or Lost Love. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of it started with that. I have a list of 16 songs and I couldn't come up with an order for them, so they just put them chronologically. All right. Okay, it's Pink Floyd, If. Don't know if you're familiar with that song. The Spinners, I'll Be Around.
Mm-hmm.
Fleetwood Mac, Go Your Own Way.
I love that song.
Solid.
The Cars, My Best Friend's Girl.
Nice. Good song. Wait. Go back.
Mm-hmm.
Who's girl? We need to know. I just did this whole thing talking to you about being my best friend. Who's the song?
Well,
I want to point out, and Roy can refute this all he wants. He met the love of his life on the film set of Second Grade to Love. Don't add any more to that story. It's fine. We're good.
Well, that was the 70s. I had four 70s. I don't need to explain all of it, but then there's Don Henley's Boys of Summer.
Everybody loves Boys of Summer.
The Cure, Pictures of You.
Okay.
Crash Test Dummies, I Think I'll Disappear Now.
Huh.
Somebody was a goth in high school.
Well, this one's even more so. Stabbing Westward, What Do I Have to Do? The Dandy Warhols, The Last High. Star Sailor, Four to the Floor. This is like the next one's the like, if I only picked one song from this, it's like, this is emblematic of it. The 9 Inch Nails, And All That Could Have Been, which is,
yeah, that's a good one.
It's like my favorite song of theirs. The Bravery, The Ocean, Gautier's Somebody That I Used to Know, Queens of the Stone Age, I Appear Missing, Radiohead, Daydreaming, and Aurora, Forgotten Love.
Nice. That's a solid list. It's very depressing. Like,
it's a very eclectic list.
It's an eclectic dark list.
Yeah,
I like it though.
Love it.
Yeah. No, that's a good list though. I'm sorry.
I kind of wanted to put them in like stages of grief, kind of. But I was like,
you go down there.
I would have overthought it and spent even more time. But
I dig it. No, I liked it. That's a good list, man. Yeah. Solid. I wish you were here last week to do it. I'm sorry you were sick. That's how you rewrite a narrative. I've learned that from my president. But anyway, we've exhausted our efforts. We're here. Hopefully you guys will be there for the Jaws Jamboree next week. We're gonna have a really good time with it. It's for a good cause. We'll be going, like I said, we'll start at 6:30 and we'll continue on. We got a lot of fun stuff. Hopefully you guys can all be there for that, whether it be for the Jamboree or be for the show. We'd love to have you. Thank you for competing tonight on this wild quote ride of ours that was a disaster, but I think was fun. So maybe more wheel next time and less like convoluted bullshit, but I'll tighten it up for the next time. We'll see what's what. But congratulations to Roy. You are the king of the movie quotes, and we appreciate you. Paul, before we go, you got anything you want to say?
Yeah, I guess I need to keep watching, keep listening, and keep loving the magic of movies since Roy has taught me I know nothing. But now, you guys, with this heat, in all seriousness, drink enough water, don't fall out. Heat stroke's a real thing. Be careful. Thank you for anybody that works outside, construction, everything else, delivery, mail, things like that. I appreciate you. It's hot. Never heard any of you complain. I appreciate you.
That's right. All right. Now, before we get going, I want to say thank you to Roy joining in, hanging out with us, having a good old time. You're going to be seeing a lot more of Roy if I don't forget. But I also want to say thanks to our good friend Chris, worst damn gamer ever. He's going to be live with Mother Fort and Fortnite Friday. Said it right. All right. I finally got it right. And he'll be on live tonight. Hopefully, he'll be playing some Phasmophobia with us tomorrow night. We're having a really good time. He's a great gamer. He's a great streamer, and he's going to be doing a lot more. So make sure you join in to hang out with that. So thank you, Chris, for being here and being a part of it. Thank you all for being here and being a part of it. Remember, that's it for today's show. But before we go, remember, when life gets boring and your snacks get sad, there's Shenanigans Gentlemen's Club. Right here in Schenectady, where I'm not. New York. That's right. Great tunes, cold drinks, hot dancers, and the wings that travel well. Why settle for boring bar food when you can get Shenanigans delivered straight to your couch? That's right. Shenanigans Gentlemen's Club, now on Uber Eats. Thank you, everybody, for joining in, hanging out with us, having a good old time. Until next time, remember, stay snobby, stay cinematic, take care of yourselves because that's important, and be kind to others. And until next time, I'll see you soon.